All right, good evening, everyone. Possibly good morning when this video uploads. But yeah, they're gonna get two intros for this video. I did an intro just before I started doing the job that I went and did. Um, and I decided because in the original intro, I was actually going to combine that with my weekend servicings that I was doing. But I decided to make this a special video because I want to talk about something here. I want to offer some encouragement to my viewers in some things that you can do. I'm here at the store about to go in. Sun's gone down, so I apologize for the lighting. It's not the best lighting in the world. Let's see if I can get an adjustment here. Not the best lighting in the world right now. But yeah, we're going to try to get this part, and then the rest of the video will be a little bit clearer. But um, I want to touch base on something, as you'll see when the original intro starts. I want to encourage you that, if you see someone struggling, if you see someone struggling, people was walking by and the kid was waving, someone struggling, they're going through something, or, they're trying to figure out how to do something, or in this case, you see someone struggling, trying to work through keeping their lawn taken care of, and you see them struggling, and they're doing the best that they can. I want to encourage you, especially if it's one of your neighbors, do what you can to help out. Uh, be neighborly, and that's what this world needs more of. We need more people that's willing to help each other. Rather than looking down on each other and passing judgment, saying, oh, why don't that person hire someone to come take care of the yard? Or, why don't that person go buy them a better mower or whatever? Be understanding and realize that maybe they're doing the best that they can do with what they have. And if you see them struggling, if you're able, be willing to help out. You know, is 30 minutes or an hour of your time too much to give to help someone? And that's where we need to be in this world. We need to get back to a point of where we're helping each other. We're working to support each other, rather than looking down on or passing judgment on others. We need to see what we can do to help, and that's what this channel is about. That's what my business is about. Of course, I'm running a business. Of course, I'm doing things. I'm trying to earn money, but at the same time, I want to be able to help others. I want to be able to, if someone is in need, or someone needs something done, I want to be able to assist them any way that I can. And that's what you're going to see in this video. My neighbor um, has been struggling. I've watched her and seen her struggle, trying to take care of her yard, and she's using a little small 13-inch battery powered Ryobi 1 Plus push mower. And, bless her heart, she does a great job. I mean, she keeps that yard looking very nice, but it's a struggle. And she never complains, never asks for help. Um, and I've watched her, I've seen her, and I've told her, in the past, if you need help, let me know. And, it's just when you see something like that, here's a single mom trying to take care of her yard, trying to work, and she has about a quarter of an acre total of yard. And this little 13-inch mower goes through two batteries to cut not even not even 500 square feet, barely, before her batteries are dead and she's done for the day till the batteries are recharged. It takes her approximately 3 to 4 days to cut her entire yard. And I've seen it, and I just finally said enough. And I went over this week, and I told her. Actually, I went over there yesterday, and I told her, look, when I cut my grass, I'm going to come over and help you out with yours. And she was like, well, I'll cut what I can. And I told her, I said, that's fine if you want to. that's perfectly fine because a lot of people likes to do it. They want to get out there. They want to be part of it. They want to take care of their own yard. But I told her, I said, I will do what I can to help you out. You know, I'll cut whatever you are not able to get. If you want me to take care of it, I will take care of it. I said, when I cut my grass, I will just immediately come over here. So today, I'd already cut my grass. So today, I decided to go ahead, go take care of her yard. It was thick. It was starting to get pretty tall, and it was well beyond time for a cut. And it took me about 30 minutes total. Now, the video won't show that much because I didn't film the entire thing. It took me about 30 minutes total to cut um, her most of her yard. She had already cut part of it, but 30 minutes for me to cut the main part of her yard. And there was one section that was pretty iffy. It had a really steep hill going down into a ditch. That it was a pretty iffy cut, and I was concerned for her trying to cut that. Uh, and even with me having larger tools and a little bit more experience in doing it, that was concerning. So I want to encourage everyone out there. If you see someone struggling, you know, don't be afraid to offer some help. They can, they might say, "I don't want your help." They might say, "Thank you, but you don't have to." Uh, they 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 might be more gracious than you could even consider. And my neighbor, all she could do, and my last time I cut, about 2 weeks ago, I did cut part of her yard that she had trouble getting to, and I didn't even ask. I just hopped over there and cut it, and she came to the door and was, thanking me and everything. And but it's not about that. It's about helping each other. And that's where we need to be in this world. And that's what I want to encourage all of my viewers to do. So let's get into the original intro. And you'll notice in the original intro, I said that I was going to combine this, but we're not. So ignore that part. But let's get into the original intro. And I'll show you a few clips of the yard. And then we'll get going. Till then, you guys know, all right, I'll say it at the end and I'll say it here. That grass is growing. We got to get mowing. Good evening, everyone. Pretty late in the day. Getting a late start on this one. Tried to give everything a little bit of time to dry out. We had a good bit of rain over the past couple of days. Yard I'm going to be working on today, though, is going to be my neighbor's yard, trying to help her out. So it's not really bad, but she's trying to take care of the yard. She's a single mother, trying to help her out, do the neighborly thing here. And, that's really the big thing that I want this business to be about, is to be able to help people when someone needs help. So that's what I'm doing. Today, I'm going to be helping out my neighbor. She's been cutting it with a little small electric 13-inch push mower, and she's got about a quarter of an acre, about the same size as my full yard would be. So about a quarter of an acre of land to cut, and that's a good bit of land to cut with a 13-inch battery-powered push mower. So, yeah, I'm going to give her a hand, help her out. It won't take me much time to get it cut. I might get a before and after picture. Don't know if I get any video footage on it, but we'll get a little before and after picture, and probably tie this in with. Okay, you can see here her yard's not really high, but if you notice up in the corner up there, there was a ditch that's pretty steep. And I talk about that at the end of the video here, but yeah, it wasn't horrible. So but I was able to get in here and take care of this yard pretty quickly. Probably 30 minutes total of getting it cut and everything. So, but with that little 13-inch push mower, it would have taken her forever to cut this yard. And there was a couple of spots that I even had to go over a couple of times simply because of how thick this grass was in areas. So, I mean, the yard cut's pretty good. So I apologize for clearing my throat there. The yard cut's pretty good. But there was a couple of spots that it didn't want to cut because it was so thick, and not to mention the fact that we've had 2 days of rain, so the grass was wet and everything. But it done good. I was able to get this taken care of within about 30 minutes. You can see here where I'm going across, and there's that spot with the ditch. That's a pretty steep spot that she was trying to do with that little 13-inch mower. And but there's the yard. Got it going. After a couple of rounds, we should have this yard looking good. So that's it. All right, so finished up the neighbor's yard there, and I was able to get a couple little clips of video there and a couple of pictures. So I was glad to help her out. And I'm going to tell you that that grass there had got really thick. And be honest with you, trying to cut that with a 13-inch little small battery powered push mower, oh, that's just too much for anyone to get out there and do. It's just I've been there. I've cut my yard with just a push mower, and mine is a 30-inch cut, um, gas powered, pretty decent Troy built push mower, and there was a couple of sections there. You'll see in part of the video clip, or you've seen probably in part of the video clip. There's a couple of little sections there that, especially around the ditch, that is really, really steep and too steep for a riding mower. So that was something I had to hit with either the trimmer or the push mower. So I decided to hit it with a push mower. Well, she's been doing that with a push mower, and she was telling me how she tries to do it and everything. I'm gonna be honest with you, I am surprised that she has not been injured trying to do that. So I'm like, no more. You're my neighbor. This is a neighborly thing to do. Um, and guys, I want to encourage you. If you are able, if you are absolutely able to do it, and you see one of your neighbors struggling, or someone nearby you struggling, and they're trying to do things, and they're trying to, work with what they have, and you can tell it's a struggle on them. Do what you can to help, and that's what this channel is about. It's about education. It's about trying to help people to learn to do more with the tools that they have from a DIY standpoint, and for those who want to start a small business, to give you some ideas on how to do that, which way to go with it. So, anyway, yeah, this grass is growing. We got to get to mowing. Oh, yeah.